It starts with a sound, or rather the lack of one. The roar of battle fades, the radio goes dead, and the engines disappear. For a soldier, this silence is more terrifying than any explosion. It's the sound of being utterly, terrifyingly alone. The world shrinks to the size of your own heartbeat. You're no longer part of a unit or a strategy, just one person stranded with the enemy everywhere. The only rule left: survive. The shock is a physical blow, and hope quickly drains away. You scan the sky for rescue, but as hours turn to night, reality sets in. No one is coming. This isn't training. There's no one to call it off. The shift from soldier to survivor is brutal. You must kill the part of you that waits for orders and awaken your primal instincts. Every decision, direction, fire, movement could be your last. The structured world of military life evaporates. You are your own officer, medic, and quartermaster. Your mission: see the sun rise one more time. The true test begins, not just against the enemy, but against the wilderness, hunger and despair. Loneliness becomes a cold companion, fear a constant shadow. To survive, you must become more than a soldier. You must become a ghost in a world that wants you dead. This is the ultimate challenge, where the human spirit is pushed to its limit. Winter, 1944, the Ardennes forest, the Battle of the Bulge, chaos, cold and isolation. Imagine being an American GI, cut off, surrounded by snow and enemy patrols. The cold is a physical enemy. Uniforms offer little protection. Survival means staying warm, digging snow caves, stuffing boots with pine needles. Every calorie is precious. Moving through snow is exhausting. Food and water are scarce. Eating snow is dangerous, so melting it becomes a slow, painful process. Foraging is nearly impossible. Hunger gnaws constantly. The forest is silent, unforgiving, and navigation is a nightmare without sun or compass. Every shadow could be a threat, every sound an enemy. They moved like phantoms, driven by the hope of finding friendly lines in the endless white. Now picture a different hell. A pilot bails out over a Pacific jungle. The heat is suffocating. The jungle alive with threats, snakes, insects, even the plants. The first challenge is getting down from the canopy safely. Water is life, but every source is a risk. Predators, parasites, disease. The jungle provides, but punishes the careless. For partisans behind enemy lines, survival is a long-term game of cat and mouse. Camouflage is everything. They become ghosts, reading the wilderness for signs of danger. The psychological pressure is immense. Total isolation for pilots, constant fear of betrayal for partisans. The jungle's sounds can drive you mad. A single mistake can mean capture. Fear and loneliness must be channeled into awareness. They survive not by firepower, but by wits and a deep connection to the wild. Hunters and hunted, living on a knife's edge. When a soldier is truly lost, gear is often gone or useless. Survival relies on the oldest tools: your brain, your hands, your will. A shoelace becomes a snare, a shard of glass a knife. Shelter is critical: insulation in the cold, shade in the heat. A simple lean-to can mean the difference between life and death. Food and water require deep knowledge, identifying edible plants, tracking animals, setting snares. Navigation without a map or compass is daunting. The sun, stars, and landscape become your guides. Every step is a test of faith and observation. Survival is a creative act, a slow, deliberate journey back to civilization. Each decision is a statement: I will not give up. The physical battle is brutal, but the psychological war is what determines survival. When teamwork is stripped away, loneliness and doubt fill the silence. Mental discipline is everything, breaking survival into small, manageable tasks. Survivors become their own leaders, motivators, and source of hope. Routines and self-talk keep despair at bay. These stories, from frozen forests to sweltering jungles, reveal the resilience of the human spirit. Ordinary people discover extraordinary strength and resourcefulness. Survival is not about muscle, but an unbreakable will. These lessons remind us we all have the power to fight for our own sunrise.